Hey friends, Coach Vanje here. We've got a great little warm up today or workout today. This I kind of call the foundational 6. We're going to go over the main foundational pieces. So let's start by getting those arms kind of warmed up a little bit. Just loosen off a little bit. We're not going to do a huge warm up today. Good. The goal is to move. Roughly 15 minutes today. Let's start with just kind of elbow to opposite knee. I'm going to show you lots of modifications today. So if level 1 works better for you, do that. If level 2 works better for you, do that. But you do you, moving at your own pace, in your own space. Good. Pause here. A little bit of a hip opener. Inside to outside. Inside to outside. Just like so. Good. Warming up those hips a little bit. Okay, pause. We're going to go the opposite direction. Outside to inside. Outside to inside. Good. Today, you're going to benefit from, you can do this all body weight, but you are going to benefit from having some mini bands close by. So if you need to hit pause, go grab your mini bands. I also would recommend for some that maybe need to adapt a squat to a seated surface. Maybe have a sturdy chair close by or an ottoman. Good. Pause there. You're going to take your feet wide. Side lunge. Okay. You're going to reach towards one side, come back up, and the other. The last thing you might benefit from having, again, not totally needed, but if you're close to like a table or a countertop, a desk, something kind of sturdy that's more like hip height, we are going to do some push-ups today. So that's a really great way to modify a push-up. Okay. If you don't have that, that's okay. No sweat. I'm going to show you the version from the floor as well. Okay. Last 4, 3, good. Last 2, and 1. We're going to start off with squats today. Okay. Level 1, do this with me. This is part of your prep work. Don't just stand there gawking. Okay. Feet shoulder width apart, knees apart, chest tall. You're going to stand and you're going to sit. That's level 1. Okay. Level 2, just bring it off a chair. Try that. Okay. Level 3, if you would like, or you can do a combination, is you can choose to band this. Where you toss on that band just above the knees. You could do it to the chair, or you could do it freestanding. Okay. We're going to do this for 40 seconds. Get yourselves ready. Okay. So band on or off, you pick. All right. Get ready. Get set. Squatting it out. Here we go. So feet are shoulder width apart. Toes are slightly flared out. Chest is tall and proud. You can be doing this to a chair if you prefer. Good. You can use the band or leave the band. Now, if you want to work a little harder in that 40 seconds, you're going to move a little bit quicker. But if you need to slow down, then go slower. 15 seconds here. Good. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Slide that band off. I'm going to hit pause on the timer for a second. Okay, we're doing push-ups next. Okay, so if you have that surface, hands about shoulder width apart, nice straight body. Okay, elbows go back towards the hips and then push. Option, if you don't have that, you can lay right on the floor, belly down, and then push up from the floor in your knees. Okay, that's a great option. So you pick. All right, let's start the timer. Reset that posture up. Move this guy over a little bit. All right, push-ups. Get ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, whether you're on the floor or that target, your goal is to try and tap your chest to the surface that you're pushing off of. Okay? The point of a push-up is to get up off the floor. So if you're on the floor, put your chest on the floor and then push up. If you're on a table or counter, even get your chest coming close to that box. If you can't quite get there, that's okay. It gives you something to work towards. 10 seconds, nice flat body. Last 5. Hanging in there. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Shake it off. So we've done squats. We've done push. Now we're going to do a deadlift, a hip hinge kind of motion. Grab one of your bands. I'm going to go with something a little heavier, okay? We're going to do a single-sided deadlift. So the band is going to go around 1 foot, all right? 1 foot, opposite hand has the band. Chest up nice and tall. Do this with me, okay? You're setting up with me, okay? Nice tall posture, knees unlocked, and then you're going to go flat back and then stand up. Flat back, stand up, okay? You got that? We're going to start the timer in just a moment here. Let's try one more prep, okay? If it bothers your hand, just take an extra band, loop it in on the other, and then hold that. Okay, ready? Here we go. You're going to hinge and stand. Hinge and stand. You got it. Nice tall back. We don't want to round through the spine at all. Okay? When you do this, you should start to feel it through the hamstrings, the back of that thigh, and the glutes a little bit. That's what we're targeting. We're in what we call like a little bit of a kickstand stance. So my back heel is actually just elevated. I'm just half to the floor a little bit. Okay? We're deadlifting. Looking strong here. Good. Rest. We're going to switch and do that on the other foot. Okay? So other foot goes on the band. Chest up nice tall again if it bothers your hand. Okay? Just loop another band on top. Kind of stops it from cutting in. Chest up proud. Knees soft. Here we go. Hinge. Stand up. Hinge. Stand up. Back heel is elevated. So our weight is through our front foot. Good. Feeling that work again through the hamstrings and the glutes. Breathe. You've got it. We're working for 40 seconds. So it's a good chunk of change. Last 10 seconds. Stay with me. Almost there. Good. All right. Still sticking with that heavier band. Okay. You're going to go for a pull motion. So we're going to do what's called an arrow pull. You're going to hold that band at the sides. You're going to drive one elbow back and then the other. Here we go. Knees are soft. Feet are about hip width apart. You want to avoid standing here with a hip popped. Okay. Straighten your hips. Soften your knees. Brace like you're going to cough or sneeze and you don't want to pee your pants. Okay. If you want to make this a little harder, reach up and pull downward. But if that bothers your neck and shoulders, just keep it low. Okay. Obviously, you can cycle this a little bit quicker or hold a heavier or a lighter band tension. Drive, pull, pull. Good. Almost there. Amazing. Shake that off. Good. Next step, lunging. If you have that countertop or a wall, imagine this wall goes right up. Put your feet right close to that wall. Stand up tall. You're going to try and drop the back knee down. Come up and switch. We're alternating lunge. You're on the clock. Let's go. Okay. The point of a lunge is to be able to get up off the floor. Okay. So you would imagine you're taking a knee and then you're standing up. If that's too aggressive for you, don't go all the way to the floor. Go to the point you can, but this again gives you an opportunity and something to work towards. Okay? The wall in front of us keeps us from driving too far forward. Our focus is on dropping downward, not pressing forward. Good. 5 seconds. Amazing. Shake it off. Good stuff. Last but not least, we're going to do a little rotate. I'm going to do one that I kind of like. I kind of call it the crazy clown. Bringing your hands up here, elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Kind of opening the knee to the side. Let's go. We're on the clock. Okay. Get a nice little twist in here. Rotation is super important. Good. Breathe. Halfway through, we're going to switch our direction here a little bit. We're not quite there yet. All right, now we're going to take this elbow to opposite knee. Elbow to opposite knee. Here we go. Speed it up a little. That's it. Keeping those hands up tall. Just a little bit of standing core work. rotating around the spine. Amazing. Shake it off. Take it a second, grab some water. We're gonna do a second set. Okay, we're starting with squats. So again, grab water real quick. I'm gonna reset the timer in just a moment. If you would like to do your squats banded, feel free to toss on that band now. Okay. All right, break time over. We're starting squats in about 5 seconds. Get ready. All right, squats from the bench or standing, you pick. Ready? Here we go. Another way to make this harder is to add either a heel raise or you could add a little hop at the top. Okay, you can do that on or off the bench. Turn it into a jump squat. You work at the level that's good for you. Breathe. These get spicy over 40 seconds. If that's too hard, pardon me, you could tap as well. That's a great way to kind of hit the in-between. 5 seconds, stay with me. 3, 2, 1, band off. Push-ups, either from the floor or that elevated surface, you pick. Okay, reset that posture. Move this guy over the way. All right, get ready. Set, here we go. And push. Again, keep going. Listen as you do this work. Hands should be about shoulder width apart. Elbows come back towards our hips, not way out to the sides. Imagine you're behind a truck and you're trying to push that truck out of the ditch. You're not going to have your elbows way out there. You lose all your power. You would tuck those elbows in and then drive out of the hole, okay? That's what you want to do when you're doing a push-up. Again, the point of a push-up is to get up off the ground, and you would tuck your elbows in. Good. Shake that off. Deadlift business. Grab that heavier band. All right, put it around one foot. Opposite hand is going to hold. Again, if it bothers your hand, just rewrap it. Okay, ready? Chest up tall. Kickstand in the back. Here we go. Hinge and stand. If you want to make this a little harder this time, you're going to lift your back foot. Make it into a full single leg deadlift. If that balance is too much, well, you're going to just keep that back toe down. Nice, tall, proud posture. Breathe. Look in strong. 12 seconds. Got my token plant out here today. I've learned that plants don't survive in this garage through the winter. Rest, switch sides. No, they die badly. I had to I lost a couple. Some of them totally bit the dust. But a few of them went inside. Chest up proud, knees unlocked. Here we go. Opposite hand to foot, hinge and stand. If you want to go that full single leg, do it. A few of my plants I was able to take inside and resuscitate back to life. This is one of them. And it actually has some new growth on it, which I'm pretty excited about. Just goes to show, resiliency pays off. Stay with it. Good. Breathing. Stay with it. Almost there. That's it. Good. Shake that off. We're doing that arrow pull. Again, decently heavy band, okay? Grab it kind of like a steering wheel. You're going to pull back, or up. You pick. Ready? Let's go. If you want to make this a little harder, go into a little squat and try it from that hold position. That would make it harder. Good. If that's too much, just stand up, but unlock your knees. Okay? Again, not standing with the hip popped. Soften your knees, straighten your hips, straighten your toes. Good. Breathe, driving that elbow back, pulling your thumb towards your armpit. 10 seconds. Pull. That's it. You've got it. Amazing. Shake that off. Okay, alternating lunge. All right. Try to come to that wall. So you have to stand upright. Again, you're going to take a knee and then take a knee. That's your target. Okay, ready, set, let's go. Take a knee, take a knee. And you have to be able to imagine you're actually going to load to that knee. Okay? It's not just good enough to actually tap your knee down because it could be like way back there. Well, that's not 90 degrees. Okay, it needs to be knee down, stacked under the hip. 90 and 90 through both knees is the goal. Okay, again, the ability to get up and down off the floor. Back toe should be curled under. Be able to push off the toes. Often I see people's laces on the floor and then they lose all power in the back leg. Good, keep going. Amazing. Okay, last one on the docket again today. Rotate, all right? We're gonna do that little bit of a crazy clown business right there. Reset that posture, shoulder down and back. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good. Now see if you can speed it up. If you want to make this harder, full squat, lift. Full squat, lift. Good. You got it. Halfway, we're going to kind of switch it up a little bit. All right, halfway, switch it up. We're going to go elbow to knee. If you want to make this a little harder, go straight leg. Straight leg. Yes. Stand tall. Posture up, chest up. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Whew. Well done. Amazing job here, guys. You're going to come to that wall, hands against it. You're going to step 1 foot back, front knee is bent, and hold. You could be at a table instead, or just hands against a wall. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Switching sides. Just a quick little stretch to finish us off here and bring our heart rate down. Take a deep breath in and out. Amazing. From here, you're going to put your hands either against the wall or your surface. You're going to just sit back. Big stretch to that lower back, shoulders, hamstrings. Amazing. Come back up. Do that again. Good. Coming back up. You're going to roll those shoulders down and back. Pressing your ear to one shoulder. Relax your rear end. No clenching required here. And the other side. And then chin down. Just gently rock left and right a little bit. Good. You're going to open your arms up, just pressing your elbows backwards. If you have a door frame, you can also put your forearms against the trim on the sides, and that's a really great chest opener. Love that. But if not, just here works. Good. Take a deep breath in for me. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done, my friends. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.